Six things you should never compromise for any woman. Compromise is very, very essential in every healthy and a sweet relationship. But you see, these six things, you should never compromise with them. If you make compromises with these six things, it's as if you've lost yourself. It's as if you're no longer yourself. You will find it difficult accepting this woman, and you'll find it difficult loving her the way you used to or you're supposed to. So when you don't compromise on these things, it allows you to really be yourself, be in your skin, and act yourself. So no matter what you do not compromise with these six things when you're dealing with a woman in a relationship. It makes you to always be a bitter person. It makes you to live in resentment. You resent that woman at time as time goes. Number one is your lifestyle. There are things you as a human being you want for yourself. You might be the type of person who have made up his mind, or he wants once he gets married, he wants a woman who will give him, he wants to have like two kids with his wife, he wants to live in a neighborhood, he wants to live in a small house, he wants to live in a mansion. Your lifestyle depends on what you want for yourself. There are things you've already presumed this is what how you want to live. Some you will say, oh, I like life, I want to jaye, I like to go out, I like to club, I like to go places, I like to visit friends. And you know, yeah, these things bring out you, it makes you really happy, it makes you really have the zeal to live, the zeal to reach out to people, as in to the zeal to be your best. Now you're meeting a woman who doesn't like that lifestyle, who doesn't like, especially lifestyle that is not maybe detrimental to your health or to your well-being, that it has nothing to, it's just you, this is how you're living your life, and you're okay with it. There are things you want for yourself. You might wake up one morning, you say, oh, I don't like big house, I want to be in a small house, I just do my thing, I want to be a farmer. There are things, lifestyle you like, you foresee yourself doing, that really bring out that happiness. Then if you now come across a woman who, that your lifestyle is totally different from hers. Let's say you're the type that likes clubbing, you're the type that likes visiting friends, you're the type that likes living your life, maybe spending your money when you have it. But your woman is the type that, oh, she doesn't like that kind of lifestyle, she's this kind of religious kind of person, she wants you to be a religious person. You guys can never cope, you guys can never be happy together. So any woman who do not accept your lifestyle, or your lifestyles does not align, that marriage or that relationship will be a tug of war, because there is always a drag to you, for you to leave what you're doing, or for her to leave what she's doing to join yours, or you to join hers. It will always be a problem. There will always be clash of power and clash of authority. So if you want to have a really good relationship, look for a woman who your lifestyle aligns with hers. She likes the things you do, she wants the things you do, as in she just like those kind of lifestyle is also what she really wants, what she craves to have too. That way, the relationship will be very sweet. So those lifestyle, you don't need to make compromises on them, because she like exactly what you like. So if you guys are doing it, there is every tendency she's going to support it. Then the second is, do not make compromises for a woman when it has to do with your family and your friends. Now, when it comes to your family and friends, now you need to differentiate it. When a woman is trying to separate you from your family and friends, and when she's trying to save you from them, because there are some families, there are some friends that are very manipulative, that are very evil. Now, how do you tell a woman want to separate you from your family if your family have been very, very good? They've been nice people. They are not manipulative. They are not just seeking. They are not seeking your downfall, because there are some families who seek someone's downfall. That even if from a distance they don't even want you to be happy, they just want you to make money and give them, just spend on them, let them just be happy, whether you're happy, you're not happy. So I'm not talking of such kind of family members. In fact, those kind of family members needs to be avoided. You don't even need someone to tell you that you need to avoid them. So those family members that are always there, who understand, who listens, who, as in, they just want to seek your happiness, they want you to be a better person. So now the woman coming in She's trying to make you see that these people are bad. It's not as if she always say she's always having bad or negative things to talk about them. Now, for a woman, there are times you be with a woman who is good. When you're talking to her with your family, as in you bring up your family matter, she's always cheerful, she's always contributing. Oh, this is what you can do for them to be happy. This is how you can improve them. This is how you can add value to them. You know that this one genuinely like your family members. She likes them. But most times, people, everyone is a human. So most times your family can still wrong her. She telling you that, oh, this is what they did to me, I don't like it, shouldn't make you feel she's a bad person. Most times you listen, but then you should also be very sensitive, or very sensible, not to take side when such issues arise. So you know how to address the issue while also standing in gap, so no one feels cheated. No one feels. If you want to call her out, maybe she did something to them, they reported you, call her out. When you both are sitting together, you know how to bring it up, you address it, you don't let her raise her voice to you, you just address it, go straight to the point, and also give her time to explain her own side of the story. So create that avenue where she feels you're not taking side, and your own family also feel you're not taking side. But when it has to do with a woman who will always tell you, no, don't do this for your family, you're doing too much for them, don't do for them, and you know your family really deserves that thing, they don't deserve to be treated badly, then this woman will definitely want to separate you from them. Or you see a woman who will tell you, no, I don't want your family in my house, they should not come to my house, I just want. In fact, any woman that has started telling you, no family members, everyone should stay in their house, nobody should come visiting, it's just the two of us, that woman is going to separate you from your family. So most of these things, you will see it in her attitude. When you bring up your family matter in on a table, when you guys are discussing, when you bring it up, you will see the way she's going to react to it, the way she's going to downplay everything you want to do for them, the way she want to make you even stop to not look at the direction. Most times you want to even go see them, or they want to come, she's not comfortable with it, she doesn't like it, then there is a problem. She's going to separate you from your family. It is your right to stand up for yourself. This is your friends and this is your family. They've been there for you. So from the onset, if you make a woman understand that these people have been there, they've not hurt her, they've not wronged her, they are not bad people, so she cannot separate you from them. These things start entering her head, because most times women will want to try their luck with you with this. If you stand your ground, then they cannot succeed. But if you don't stand your ground, that is when they will succeed. So any woman that wants you to, and you've tried to explain to her, you stand up for yourself, you stand up for your family or friends, and she refuses, is a woman you should not end with. It's a woman you should let go of, because if you leave them, these are your support system. Then the day she want to leave you, nobody is going to stand for you, and nobody will be there for you. Then the third compromise you should never ever make for a woman is your self-worth. You see, those times a woman will want to raise her voice. Do not be in a relationship with a woman who always show aggression, who always talk you down, who always speak ill of you, or who always even take your matter to people to bash you, to talk to you anyhow. Most times when you are in such kind of relationship, it start affecting your mental health. Most times you're in a relationship with a woman who abuses you, who use insultive words, physical abuse, emotional abuse. Once there is an abuse, it means you're giving up your self-worth. So do not be in a relationship with a woman, or do not give up or make compromises. Oh, she's doing it, let me just leave it, let me just be managing her, no woman is going to accept me. Women will accept you. Do not compromise in a relationship with your self-worth. If not, you are a goner. That woman will never, in fact, she brings men to you, and you will have to live with it. So do not make compromises on them. So from the beginning of your relationship, talk to her about it. This I will never compromise. If she continues, let her go. When you leave her and she knows that this one she done the effort, she will come back, apologize. Then that rules or that boundaries, she will uphold it and respect it. Then don't make compromises on intimacy. If a woman tell you, no, I've been a virgin, I've never done anything with a man before, and I will want it to happen after our marriage, you should weigh it. Is it the kind of relationship you want? Is it what you really expect from your woman in a relationship? Can you handle it? Can you cope with it? If the answer is no, then do not accept to be in such relationship. If not, you will be laughing at yourself. You will not be happy being in such relationship. Now, do not be in a relationship with a woman, especially those of you that are married, that will be denying you for one reason or the other. Some will say, oh, they're doing prayer. Any prayer she will do that will involve her maybe fasting for maybe 1 month, 2 months, it should be with your consent. If it is not with your consent, do not compromise on this. Any day you compromise, remember, you will start compromising. She might even stay 1 year, 2 years. She has never allowed you to touch her because you compromised on it from the first day. Prayers cannot make a woman deny you her body. If she's denying you her body because of prayers and you guys did not come together to agree to this, then it means that this woman has seen that you are a man that can make compromises on it. And immediately she start doing anyhow. Most times she even go out to maybe get it outside. Once she's full, she come back and tell you she's fasting. Any fast a woman must do should be with your consent. Consent to it. That okay, from now we will abstain from now till maybe 2 days, 1 week. It should be with your consent. Do not make compromises on it. It is your right, especially when you're married. It is your right. Do not make compromises on it. Then another compromises is you should not make is with your principles. You see those times she will tell you, oh, he's a friend and I know him before you. Let her go. Yes, let her go. When she know that you can't tolerate such attitude or such behavior, she will be testing him unless you're comfortable with it. Deep down in your heart, you see it as nothing. You know you're not making any compromises. It's just you. You feel those ones are nothing. She can talk to them, or you see that the guys or the people she's talking to, she have nothing with them. So it is okay. She can talk to them. She cannot betray you or your trust with it. Then you know that okay, this one you're not making compromises with it. But if you have suspicion that she's seeing someone or someone is sending her a love message, she's flirting with someone, do not make compromises. Those are your principles. Will you let that thing go? Will you want to share your woman with someone else? The answer is no. So if you find out and she continues, you speak to her the first time, you're not comfortable with it, she continues, let the woman go. Do not make that compromise, because if you keep talking, she keep doing the same thing, it means you are making compromises with your principle, and then she will take advantage of you. She doesn't consider your feelings anymore. In fact, what you go through is none of her business. It is just what she gets, how she feels. What you feel is just totally left for you. It's none of her business. Then do not make compromises on what you want in a relationship. The type of relationship you want. What kind of relationship do you want? Don't make compromises on it. You see, you want a relationship that the both of you can communicate, can open to yourself. Yes, tell the woman from the beginning of your relationship anything you feel you need in your relationship. Communicate it from the beginning of your relationship. Let her be aware. So if she's aware and she wants to bring something else, do not make compromises. You see, if you are able not to make compromises with these 6 things I mentioned, you will have the best relationship and the best marriage. You will be a man that knows his worth, that knows his value, and you're not making compromises with them. So most times you see these women want to take authority, tell you what to do, control you, disrespect you. You've made compromises with these things. So which of these things do you think you need to work on? You need to stop making compromises on. Work on yourself, work on them, and stop making compromises on them, because the more you make compromises, the more you lose yourself, the more resentful even your woman will be for you, because you agree to these things. Meanwhile, you're not supposed to agree to them. So if you need to stop, take a break, think about it, pause, and stop. If it is something you should let go of, please let go of it for your peace of mind. This is Spell Solution. The goal is for you to always stay in a healthy relationship and a healthy marriage. Have you subscribed to this channel? If you're coming across my channel for the very first time, do well to subscribe, like, Drop your comment what you think about this video, and do not forget to also share. Many men have made compromises on these things, and it is keeping them stuck in a relationship that is not good for them. Their mental health, they're not happy, they're just there, but then deep down, they are really going through a lot and they are being drained. So if you come across this video, do not forget to share it. It might reach someone and it can help the person to really have a change of heart and stop making compromises with these things. So always stay happy and always stay healthy and in your relationship. Thank you.